here in the morning, and by 5 minutes to 7, we're already in Kisumu. Allow me to, because Rona Foundation and their beneficiaries know much more about ForumCiv, but I'm not sure all the other guests present here know. ForumCiv is a Swedish international organization, and we work in approximately 70 countries in the world. And we have our office, a regional office in Nairobi, responsible for about 25 countries in Eastern and Southern Africa, and where we support various partners. But in Kenya, we have a program called Wajibu Wetu, Our Responsibility, which has funded the activities undertaken by Rona Foundation. So we are grateful for the milestones that Rona has been able to achieve in phase 1 of the project and in phase 2, and I'm already hearing wamama wanasema wanataka phase 3 kuwezekana, and I will ask you to put all your prayers. We are also looking for further funding to bring another phase, and God willing, and through your prayers, probably there will be another phase of Mjane 3. Simutaombea hiyo, Mungu afanye. It is also through the work that you are doing that helps to propel stories of change that are happening in different parts of this country. So what we do as an organization is basically to focus, to strengthen the marginalized people, and the marginalized is not necessarily those in semi-arid and arid areas. These are the people who are not given spaces to express themselves. So children, women, people of different types experiencing different challenges in life, they can be marginalized in one way or the other. So widows here, under this project, of course, we have come to empower you to be able to demand and claim your rights from the duty bearers. And I'm happy to hear that when we have the gender desk at the police, all your issues relating to gender-based violence are easily attended to, and with the full support of those who are in authority, and should be able to guarantee safety of women and children who are vulnerable. And to add to that, I know there are several efforts being made, and with the support from our office, to ensure that it's not only in Siaya, because the problems are everywhere in the country, as you were able to tell me some years back. And from our support, I want to confirm from the figures we have, I think Rona Foundation has been able to reach about 8,000 widows. That's a big number. And trained 24 male champions. And I hear the NAT representative, who is aspiring to be a leader here, venturing into elective politics, has mentioned that this is the number that needs to go up. When you have more champions who are supporting this cause, then all the changes that you desire becomes quite necessary. Because if you don't involve men, and this is the vice you are fighting, they will feel they are marginalized and they will not support this particular cause. So they will feel what they have believed in tradition is being threatened. But when you involve them, they see the sense and the need of having them involved through the skills that were demonstrated here this afternoon. So as an organization, I want to mention that while you are working, you don't work alone, and we've been able to, as we get support from the Swedish Embassy in Nairobi, and through this support, we are able to extend to local grassroots and national organizations, build their capacity, give them funding that is able to propel them to create change in society. And we will phase 1 and phase 2, approximately we have given 9 million Kenya shillings to Rona Foundation. So that's not small amount of money, but when you look around at the property they have and the plans that they want to develop, that is just a drop of money, drop of water in the ocean. And that's why Rosary is constantly looking for support of like-minded people and supporters to be able to put, you know, the hands in their pockets and support this world cause. I'm quite impressed of the result that has been achieved from your work, and God willing, as I said, we'll be able to get a new program and support you further through this catalytic funding. Our funding is basically catalytic. What I mean by catalytic, if we give you 10 shillings, you are able to attract other people to also donate to support that. And as you know, when you are doing a fundraising, you must put you first. Lazima uweke kwa kikapu kwanza. Ukikosa kuweka, watu wataona you are not serious of your own project. And so as an organization through that catalytic funding, they have also been able to get other funding resources that has enabled them to do activities that we are not funding. We are not entirely funding the work of Rona Foundation, we are just funding a component. And so it is because of that trust other donors want to put money in the support of Rona Foundation. I want to use an example as I finish and encourage each and every one of us to work together. In 21st century now, we are talking about strategic and innovative partnerships. There is no way you can do things on your own. That's why the NAT representative is coming here, because on his own, he cannot enter in that particular office is aspiring. So he needs to work with the people to support him in that particular journey. Strategic partnerships will enable Rona Foundation to move to the next level of their strategic plan. And they are very small insects that are very wise, and God gave them the wisdom. The animals called the safari ants. I don't know what is called in the law.
Torongong.
Okay. I may not be able to pronounce that. When they want to cross the river. I don't know whether you have ever observed, but if you have never, you need to be quite keen. There is water passing, and then they need to pass to the other side of the river. They hold each other the legs, and they are floating in the water. And others will climb on top of them and go until the last one, then they will start going from behind. By so doing, they will have achieved their mission. So I want to encourage each and every one of us, the strategic partners, seated with our cause to support Rona Foundation, to hold each other hands with Rona Foundation and make them successful in establishing the school they want, the dispensary, and enable those who are less fortunate to be able to succeed in life. I want to stop there, and I want to thank you so much, and thank you so much, Rosalie, for inviting us, and I wish you very well and the best of success in everything that you touch and that you do. Thank you.